Hello, my loves. I wanted to talk about something that I think is very important for people to look at very clearly, very clearly, or else you will remain trapped forever in a perpetual state of longing, hungering and yearning for something that is only feeding on you, only keeping you trapped, only keeping you stuck in a state of what could be, of potential, of a reality that will never materialize. And I want to talk to you about this place called Limbo. Limbo. I actually wrote a song about this place because I think it's, as a concept, I imagine it as a ghost that hasn't fully crossed over to the other side, but they haven't fully left the human plane. They're stuck in this in between, looking behind a glass screen, kind of staring out at the world they left behind, but not fully able to cross over into this new world of whatever that is for them. That, we don't often think about that in horror, but I think it's probably one of the scariest places for us to be as humans, as ghosts, and as anything really, because it's one thing to exist. It's one thing to face existence. It's a whole other thing to be detached from existence and almost like navigating something that isn't actually real. And I think a lot of people, especially in the modern world, get stuck here because limbo is alluring. Limbo is comfortable. Limbo is seductive. Limbo is a siren song that tells you, yes, but if you only wait a little bit more, if you only hold your heart open a little longer, if you only delay the decision, clarity will come. If you only wait things out, maybe you'll be more stable. And that trap keeps you stuck perpetually, forever, moving into the blinding sun, nothing ever changing, nothing ever moving. Slowly but surely you come to the realization that you are stuck in some quicksand. And the longer you've been, the harder it is to get out, because you feel like you've invested more, you have more to lose, but really, you just gotta get out. Limbo can look like many different things. It can look like you wanting to move towards something you desire. Maybe it's an investment, maybe it's a opportunity, maybe it's travel, but not giving yourself permission. Maybe telling yourself, oh, when the schedule aligns, when my finances align, when things come together, that's when I will do it. But that will never come because the universe rewards clarity. The universe rewards action. It rewards this clean, oh, I see a kitty, a black kitty. Oh, what a powerful sign. The universe rewards certainty. It doesn't play in the realm of limbo. It doesn't play in the half man's land. I don't know why I'm all over the place, but that's fine. Half man's land. It doesn't play there. The universe meets you in the full engaged choice of yes or no. It does not meet you in maybe. It does not meet you in the in-between, and it does not meet you in the someday. You choosing to delay, you choosing to wait, actually just pushes that opportunity very far out into the future. And maybe you lose that opportunity. Sometimes opportunities don't wait for us. Sometimes they don't stick around. Sometimes doors close. Life meets you in your bravery, not in your desire for something that will never really come. As primal human beings, as cavemen and women, as hunter and gatherers, we didn't have that luxury. In our modern world, we have the luxury of waiting. We have the luxury of holding on to things that don't actually serve us. We have the luxury of delay, which isn't actually a luxury, it's actually a slow death. Again, because when you actually see something you desire and you say, I want this, yes, there's fear, yes, there's uncertainty, yes, there's a lack of maybe stability in what it entails, but I'm choosing this, and that's it. Your consciousness and the universe will work together to make that happen. And what's the worst that can happen? You say yes, you try, and you fall on your face. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a very good thing, because at least you moved. At least you pushed towards something real. At least you weren't feeding illusions of safety and this paralyzing weight of what life is telling you you need, which is actually, again, the siren luring you to your death in the middle of the ocean, pulling you under. So another space of limbo can look like holding on to someone, whether it's a past relationship, whether it's a desire, or it's a person who gives you the illusion of a potential relationship, holding on to something that is not fully there. Holding on to a ghost, holding on to a possibility, holding on to a dream, a fantasy. There is such a thing as power and desire and yearning, but the moment that yearning starts to consume you, it starts to draw away from your life force, the moment it starts to pull you into this role and position where you are closing yourself off to other opportunities and options because you feel like you have to hold on to this thing that's not even real, that's limbo, baby. That's a bad place to be. That's a very detrimental place to be, because we think that holding the door open is, it feels comfortable, it feels safe, it feels like, yes, but if something better comes along, it can just walk through even though this door is open. But that's not actually true, because again, the universe meets you in certainty. It meets you in complete yeses, complete nos. And we have to honor that principle, even when it's hard, even when it hurts us, even when it feels horrifying. We still have to honor that, the nature of how life works in the yes or no, not in the maybe, not in the potential, or not in the possibility, but in the reality of yes or no. Is this person right for me in the here and now, in what is being shown to me, yes or no? If they are yes, then it's clear and you don't really need to yearn, and there's no fantasy around that. If they're not right for you, but you think maybe they could become right for you, and maybe things would change, and maybe if they showed up this way or that way, this, then blah, blah, blah. That's not a good place to be. You're probably gonna get really hurt. You may even delay your life. You may lose years stuck on something that's not real. Because the human heart, the human mind, we latch on to the in-between. This fantasy that seeps through the cracks. And that feeds our addiction to meaning. It feeds our desire for stimulation. It feeds our sense of something's moving, but nothing's actually moving. Because again, it's either yes or no. Do not fall for the trap of the limbo. The limbo is incredibly alluring. It's why people hold on to dead relationships. It's why people hold out for an ex that they know is wrong for them. It's why people project all of their fantasies on a person who has fed them absolutely nothing. Because we crave that space that something can happen, and we're waiting and we're holding out, and it kind of touches some primal part of us that's looking for a threat or looking for this possibility. But I have 30 seconds left, and I want you to know that the limbo is the worst possible place you can be in. If you're there right now, please wake up. Please look at what choices you can make to move things forward and to get out of this time loop that you're stuck in, because it's not going to serve you or your soul or the opportunities that come to you when you're in a clear place and when you know what you are ready for. So I love you. Thank you for watching. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!